Hello everyone, very good evening. I hope you all are doing well. Any doubt with any of the like past topics? Anyone? If you have any doubt, just raise hands. And what about the homework? Nobody did the homework. I have told everyone to calculate the dead load and live load on a building, what it will be. But I think nobody sent me that. Any update on that? Tell me, Ajay, Ashutosh, Vikesh, Kangalakshmi. Okay, type of foundation, shallow and deep foundation. Okay, Ashutosh, got it. Got it. Along with that, I have told you to put loads also, sir. Okay, how to select multiple beams at the same time, I'll tell you. I'll tell you now. No problem. Any other doubt? I have told everyone to calculate the dead load and live load and give me the list. What are the dead loads and live load? We are going to put it on my model. Okay, those are there. Nobody did. Okay, so I'll start with, first of all, I'll take a doubt of Vidyashri, how I can select multiple beams and columns. So Vidyashri, to select multiple beams or columns, suppose I have a structure wizard. I'll create a simple beam column frame. So in this, if you want to select multiple beams, you can just press Control on your keyboard and just select those beams you want to select. Apart from this, suppose if you want to select all the beams, what you can do, you can go to Select menu. Select menu will be useful for you when you are selecting multiple beams or plates or columns in a particular direction. So suppose I want to select all the beams which are into Z direction. I'll go to select beam parallel to Z direction. All the beams which are parallel to Z direction will be selected. Or apart from this, if you want to select particular beams, you have to like use your cursor, click, drag, and leave your icon. Now, how to select it? Suppose I want to select the beams, top beams only. I go to front view, control drag, beams I'll select it, go to isometric views. Whatever the beams are behind in the first two beams all will be selected. Now, suppose you have a question, sir, I just want to select beams which are in X direction. Another way for that is I'll go to my front view, just select this part, control press, and this part. Those will be selected. That's it. This is how I'm going to select. Any other doubt, Videshi? I have unmuted you also. If you have any doubt, you can unmute yourself and ask. SK Vidyashri. Okay. Any other doubt? Okay, we'll wait for 2 more minutes. There is a like few students which are missing, and then we'll start. Okay, just 2 more minutes. Take a copy, paper and pen, and write what are the dead loads and live load we are going to put on a building. Just you have 2 minutes. It's 4:10. We'll start at 4:13. Just 2 minutes. Write it down, everyone. Okay, then everyone, I've told you to write down all the dead load, live load, and I'll nominate someone to give me the answer. Kavya. Kavya, tell me what is the dead load and live load we are going to put on our building.
Dead load includes walls, beams, slabs, staircase.
Actually, except in dead load, these beams, columns, and slabs, you can just directly put self-it in the list. The self-it is there, wall is there. Apart from that, what will be giving?
Yes.
Okay, everyone at your home, on the top of a slab there is a like a floor, which is either of marble or tiles or small stones, stone concrete kind of thing. Can you understand that? So that is your floor finish load. Then apart from that dead load, we have water tank also. Do we have or not water tank? Tell me, Pranav. Tell me live loads what we are going to go. One water tank is there. Another apart from that. Pranav, in live load what are there? Have you all of you have read these codes? IS 875 किसने पढ़े हैं? Just raise hand who have read these codes. I have given you all the homework for today's work. You have to read all these IS code, IS 875 part 1 and 2. Small codes. Anyone? No. किसी ने नहीं पढ़ा है? No one, none of you have read it. Okay, so for a rough example, I'll give you who has read it. There is someone who raised hand. Who read it all? I think all will be difficult in one day, but yeah. Okay, no problem. We'll start. I will give you the rough idea how we are going to initiate with our dead load and live load. So in dead load and live load, suppose for an example, what we take a self weight of a building. Okay, right now I have a building in which I haven't defined any beams and columns. So first of all, I'll go to geometry, go to properties and add beams and columns. I'll define all the beams and columns are of same size like 0.3 by 0.3. Then I'll put OK. Now apart from that, I have thickness also. This thickness is used for assigning plate properties. The plate I'm putting, that is in some terms in Hindi it is called linter or slabs it is called. So the thickness of a slab is you can say 0.15, that is 150 mm. But very nominal thickness of a slab which is 150 mm. Add. So we have two things, one is columns, beams and one is slabs. So what I'll do, I'll assign my columns, beams to all my view. Done. Now but slabs, I don't have any slab in my model. If I go to my 3D view also, there is no slab in my model. What I'll do now? For this, what I'll do, I'll select all the beams. I'll go to select all the beams parallel to X and all the beams which are parallel to Z. After assigning the selecting all the beams, there is one command which is called infill plates. Floor grids, fill floor grids with plates, or in geometry create infill plates. Both are the same. I'll just click on that. Automatically taking the enclosed beam circles, it will automatically put plates. Okay. Now on the basis of that, I will give thickness to my view. Then now this is your self weight of a building, which will be included in dead load. So now I'll go to load definitions. I have yesterday I have told you, you have dead load definition I have to do. So I'll go to load cases. I'll add one load case which is dead. Create a folder for dead. I'll put name DL short form, and I'll assign one more load folder which is live load. I'll assign. Then now what I'll do, suppose in case of dead load, what will be the loads which we are going to include in my building? We are going to go to add. The first and most important load we are going to put, it is self weight. Keeping the factor as 1 minus 1, I'll go to add. My self weight has been added, but it is not assigned to any of the members. Apart from this, I'll go to member load also. In uniform load, I'll give the load of minus 13 kilonewton, which we have calculated yesterday, which is a wall load. Okay, and go to add. Apart from this, there is one load which is called floor load. We go to our floor load and create a pressure on full floor. Now this floor load, we keep it like 1.5 kilonewton. Minus 1.5 kilonewton, this is a floor finish load. Now we have to understand what is floor finish. Okay, yeah. Suppose not this, not this. Suppose this is your column beam assembly kind of a thing. This, suppose not this. Actually, I could not find it. I think this might be the one. Okay, let's keep it. This is my beam, and this is my, sorry, this is my beam, and this is my column. Can you see? After the beam slab concrete, there is two layers. What are these two layers? These are, suppose, your tiles. What tiles? Floor tiles. Below floor tiles, we use a dry sand and cement mix. Okay. In local language, it is called something else. In Hindi, it is called simple masala. Floor के लिए मसाला use करते हैं 1:4 ratio का और 1:3 ratio का. That will be like your sand and your cement. Okay, no aggregates will be used. I could not see any floor sections. I could have told you. I'll find it one and then tell you how we are there, how we do it. No. Nothing is there. Zero. Maybe in this picture it might be clear. Nothing. There is nothing in this that can be clear. So that is floor finish load. We usually keep it like 1.5 kilonewton, which will include your masala or burada and along with your tiles. Okay. Can you once again give plates? Yeah, sure, Ajay. Just a moment. In that, just define minus 1.5 kilonewton with the Y range. Okay, Y range will differ from 0 to height. Now, we sometimes do the reduction of live load. Who can explain me the live load reduction factor? What we use? I'll just put 1.5 with a Y range of 20. Who can explain me reduction factor? Just raise your hand. This load will be automatically assigned. No one? Okay, great. I'll go to wall loads. I'll go to select, add beams, X direction, add beams in Y direction, sorry, Z direction, and assign to selected beams. You can see wall load will be put there. Now self weight will assign it to my view. Now there is a query ki, sir, how you have put plate. To put plates, you have to select all the beams between you want to put a plate and just go and click on geometry, create infill plates. Once you select 4 enclosed beams, once you select 4 enclosed beams, this option will automatically be activated. Now you can click on it. So whatever enclosed beams circle will be there or enclosed perimeter will be there, you can create slabs within that. Okay, now floor finish load. Now we'll go to live load. What is a live load on a building of a like simple building? You are going to follow IS 875 part 2. Okay, in IS 875 part 2, you will a live load. Okay, what is a live load? Live load is a load what we consider for the human factor and the moving factor. Suppose koi furniture aaya, koi person aaya, something else is there, your cooler, burton, AC, whatever is there, you are putting that. So that is your live load, or you can say imposed loads. So there is one imposed load, flow due to the use of occupancy. So what you can do, just go to that level, impose loads for the difference occupancy. Can you see this? You have residential building. In residential building, UDL and concentrated loads are given. So UDL, that will be your floor load. How you have to put floor loads? Dwelling housing. All rooms in kitchen are 2 kilonewton. Toilet and bathroom are 2. Corridor, passage, staircase is 3. Balcony is 3. Okay. So these are your codes. So you are going to, what you can do, you can either use 2 for the residential place. For bathroom and balcony and lobbies, you are going to use 3 kilonewton. So I'll first tell you how you are going to use it, and upon for that also I'll also tell you the reduction factor if you have loads on a different floors. Suppose this is residential building. Suppose the first floor is our maybe storeroom. Ground floor and first floor is storeroom. Can you see this storeroom or dining room or cafeteria? Suppose in most of the cities you will see the home is there, at the bottom you have like restaurant or maybe something office. So suppose it is a restaurant at the bottom, what you are going to do, that is 4 kilonewton. So means these two bottom floors, means this slab and at the bottom of it these two, suppose we keep these two floors will be a restaurant, and on the top of it these two floors will be a residential home. So how you are going to put it there? You are going to use your range. Okay, so what you are going to do, you are going to go to your loads, general tab, your load definitions. Now instead of dead load, you are going to go to live loads. Add a live load. Live load we have seen it is a floor load. So I'll go to floor load. I'll give a first floor load of 4 kilonewton minus 4 kilonewton for the direction. For the direction for the restaurant. And what Y range I'll use means from 0 to how much it is? It is 6 meters. I need to give it to 0 to 6 meters. And I'll just go to add. Live loads are automatically placed. Done. Now again, after that, I have to add one more live load, which is floor load. It is 3 kilonewton or minus 3 kilonewton with a range of 7 to 20 till the height. I'll add again, that will be put it there. So this at the top it is 3 kilonewton, at the bottom it is 4 kilonewton. When you select a particular load, it will be in blue color. आप जौन सा लोड सेलेक्ट करोगे ब्लू कलर में आपको दिखेगा. So these are two loads. Now the question arises, sir, we have put both the loads, but how we are going to make load combinations? Then again the IS code will come in picture. IS 875 part 5. This is for load combination. Can you see this code of practice for design load? Where it is? This is for the load combination. Now you are going to tell me what is the load combination tomorrow. But for an instant, what I'm going to take, I'm going to take load combination as with taking factor of safety 1.5. Okay. Now how we are going to do? I am going to again define a new folder for my load. How I can do it? Go to load cases, add. I'll go to load define combinations. Once I go to define combination, it will ask, sir, what is your combination number and name. Suppose I'll put FOS, factor of safety 1.5. Okay, anybody, how many of you know why we take 50% factor of safety in concrete? Raise hands, those who know it. मैंने I think first या second class में बताया भी था. Raise hands. प्रणव बताओ क्यों फैक्टर ऑफ सेफ्टी लेते हैं 1.5%, मींस 50% क्यों लेते हैं? आंसर फर्स्ट स्मिता, व्हाई वी टेक फैक्टर ऑफ सेफ्टी एज 1.5? नो अजय, सर्विसिबिलिटी चेक नहीं होता. हम कंक्रीट में व्हेन यू कैलकुलेट AST, डिड यू रिमेंबर यू मल्टीप्लाई योर मूवमेंट्स बाय 1.5? Ankita, tell me the formula of AST. How to calculate the AST, area of steel required? We multiply my factors with 1.5. Why we multiply factor 1.5? Only because of reason जो हमारा concrete होता है, we put concrete in situ form. Okay. If these are precasted concrete, the factor of safety will be reduced because the changes in a particular environment will be different from the control environment. In control environment, we can attain maximum strength of a concrete, but in situ casting, it is not possible. Suppose we are putting salt water in that. Okay, we are using ineffective curing method. We can't cure it. There is a lot of rain, there is a lot of cold, there is a lot of heat. How we can do it? So that is there. So we use factor of safety 1.5. So you can see the general formula is A1 into L1. A1 is your, what is A1? A1 is your factor. L1 is your load. So A1 I am using factor 1.5. And which load I want to multiply by 1.5? I want to multiply dead load. Along with dead load, I want to multiply my live load also. So you can see A1 equals to 1.5, A1 equals to 1.5 for load case 1 and 2, and add. Once I add both of them, they will be added in this place. Now I'll close this, and at this place you can see the factor of safety will be there, in which the load combination work as load 1 into 1.5 plus load 2 into 1.5. Means all the reaction of all these three loads plus all these live loads will be added. Okay. Now, can we analyze my model? Any error in my model? Anybody can tell? Can I analyze my model? Shubham, Shubhankar. Yes. Yes, Shubhankar. Can I? Why?
So there are a different category of the load combination. We have to take the dead load, live load, and wheel load. Having the factor of safety is a 1.2 and 0.9, etc., like that, as per the IS 456.
Very nice. IS 56.
456.
456. Okay. IS 456. Yeah. Exactly. Because there is a other than these load combination, these are manual load combination why I put. But in actual, Priyadarshan, very nice. Priyadarshan, we cannot, yes, absolutely right. We cannot analyze our model because no support is there. And apart from that, Shubhankar is also right. The load combination we have to do according to our IS codes. So we'll go to load case details, add. This is one option for auto load combinations. Means we don't need to have put like a code or a factor of safety for that. I'll go to auto load combination. What auto load combination will do, auto load combination already has the like formulas of your IS code, what combination Indian standards are using. I have to just select what standard I am using. I am using Indian code. What structure it is there? These are only two type of structure, general structure, which include RCC and a plastic, steel plastic, that is there. So I am using general structure and go to generate load. Automatically codes will be loads will be generated. Can you see this? The load had been generated. What I have generated 1.5, 1.5, 1.2, 1.2, 1.5 into dead, and 0.9 into dead, which is serviceability. I'll go to add. Now you see the factors. 1.5 what I have created, a same code structure has been created. Now 1.2 what code recommend 0.5 and 0.9. Apart from this, अगर मेरे पास यहाँ पर seismic load भी होता, if I have defined seismic load and wind load, then along with that seismic and wind load, these combination will be formed. Now what I have to do before analyzing this model, I urgently need supports. I'll go to my supports, create my support of X, select it, go to my front view, assign to all my bottom nodes. Done. Now only I can analyze my model. Now to analyze your model, now this is very important step. To analyze your model, you cannot direct analyze your model. What you have to do, you have to go to analyze and print. And analyze and print, you are defining the command for your model, that what kind of analyze you want. I want to perform analysis, but do I want any print? No print, only load data, static check, static load, mode shapes, both or all. So right now I don't need any print. I don't need any after print. So I'll go to add this command and close this and then analyze it. Okay, now I have zero error and zero warning, but I'm done. I'll be in the same mode. Apart from these, suppose I have to give dead load for my water tank, how I can give it. Okay, so to give the dead load of your water tank, what you have to do, you have to like see the water tank is in this shape, a circular shape or rectangle shape. Suppose this kind of water tank, or maybe this kind of water tank is very common, or this kind of water tank we are putting. So suppose we are taking rectangular water tank, which I am putting on my roof. What is the load? Suppose my water tank has 200 liter capacity. I have 4 water tanks like this. What I should I do? Now I have 4 water tanks in line at this corner, or suppose at this corner to this corner I have 4 water tanks. How I am going to model the load? Can anybody could tell me? For that, what I'll do, I'll first of all I'll go to my plate selection, select my plate and view my selected plates only. Now on that plate only I have to put my water tank. Now the water tank, the size of water tank, suppose we take it like 1 meter by 1 meter by half meter, that is like 500 liters. Okay, if I take it like it is 1 by 1 meter and our height of 200 mm, which is 200 liters, how I am going to accommodate that water load here? To accommodate your water load, what you have to do, you have to go to your general properties, loading. In load cases, go to your dead load. In dead load, add. There is an option called plate load. Now plate load have few options like plate load on full plate, concentrated load, partial plate, trapezoidal, hydrostatic, and element joint load. For plate on a partial load we are going to use for my, what you can say, your water tank. So in this you can see this is your plate. If I select this plate, can you see this? The size of this plate, it is 4 by 3, 4 3 means this is your length, this is your width. So 4 meter and 3 meter is there. Suppose I have to keep my water tank at the center. What I have to do, I have to mention what is the load of water tank. So for the load of water tank, it is you can say 2 kilonewton per meter square. If you want to calculate, you can calculate one 1 kg equals to 0.1 kilonewton, or 10 kg is equals to 0.1 kilonewton. Actually 10 kg equals to 0.1 kilonewton. How? We'll go to, there is a, yesterday I have asked somebody a question कि can you, कौन था जिससे मैंने पूछा था आपका वेट कितना है और उसे किलोमीटर में कन्वर्ट करना है, रेज हैंड. मैंने कल किससे पूछा था अपना वेट किलोमीटर में कन्वर्ट करने के लिए? रेज हैंड्स. शुभांकर, शुभांकर तुमसे पूछा था क्या मैंने?
नहीं सर.
कौन था? अक्षय था, शुभांकर, no problem. So there is one very good tool in your stat, which is go to our tools, unit converter. Now I have a 200 liter water tank which is equals to 200 kgs. So I'll go to my force, length, units, anything I can go. Inputs I'm going to put for force my kilogram, and output I want in kilonewton. The bottom base of my water tank is 1:1 meter. So what I'll do, I'll put 200 kg. So it is 1.96 kilonewton, which is nearly 2 kilonewton. Because ये लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? In this conversion, they are taking the 1 newton equals to 1 kg equals to 9.8 newton. If you want to check, there is one option, newton to kg. Sorry, kg to newton. So they are taking 1 kg equals to 9.8 newton. But I'm taking it at 10 for like lump sum values. So it is 2 kilonewton. I'll go to dead load, add plate load, partial plate load. What is the load? -2. Now, what is where it is put? It is put on the corner, suppose, not exact corner, but below that. So I have to mention the coordinates. So can you see this? In this partial plate, we have x1 coordinate, y1 coordinate, x2, y1. Keeping 0 at my center, what is the coordinate? Suppose keeping 0 as x1, x2, I'll keep x2 as 1 and y2 as 1, and not local z. I'm going to put my local y as the load. I'll add. Now I have select my load, select my plate. I am going to assign it to my selected plates. You can see the changes. Can you see this? Anybody? लोड दिख रहा है सबको? इससे ज्यादा जूम नहीं होगा. टेल मी, like raise your hands if you are able to see this load and understand it. Okay, a lot of you got it. Ajay, Akshay, समझ नहीं आया? Did not raise hand. Okay, just put down your hands. So this is your water load, what you are putting on your roof. Now if I go to my whole model, now again I can do some changes or some load calculation. Sir, range how to put? Please repeat. Pridarshan, what range? You are asking for the range of plates or maybe range of floor loads? For water tank? Oh, okay. For that, go to your this is your plate, this is your center. Taking the center x, xy coordinate, I'll draw it like this. If this is 0 0, this is my total positive, this part is my positive x and y. Okay, this is my y, this is my x. Now I can coordinate कि मेरा जो rectangle बनेगा वो इस पॉइंट से लेकर इस पॉइंट तक बनेगा. So it will be like these two corners. So what I have to do, I have to just put the coordinate of this first corner and this second corner. तो मैंने first corner लिया 0 0 और second corner लिया मैंने 1 1. So it will be there. Why took I global y? Again global y. Why I am taking global y? Because global y is downwards. Can you see this y direction? Y is downwards. Water tank will act against like water tank का जो water का load होगा gravity की side होगा ना. Vivekanand, yes Vivekanand, unmute yourself.
Sir,
हमने
can
global
you
y
just
इसलिए
repeat that?
plate loads.
Yes,
Which
sir.
load you want to repeat me? Okay, just no problem. Okay.
What plate load, sir?
Okay, so I'll first of all select my plate. This is my plate, what I have on which I have to put load. Okay, what I'll do,
Yes, yes.
I'll just view this only. Now, this is your plate. To get the details of your plate, you what do you click? Click, double click on that. So you have
Yes, sir.
the length and width of your plates A, B, C, D. Now you don't know what is A, what is B, what is C. Your 16 is A, 17 is B, 35 is C, and 34 node is D. But you don't know the node also. So what you'll do? Click on Shift plus N. You'll have node. This is A, B, C,
Okay,
D. Got it? Now taking
Yes,
suppose
sir.
if I'm going to my top view, I zoom it. Okay, now I zoom it. Sorry, not to the top view. This is my top view. Suppose I create a grid on that,
Yes, sir.
keeping this center as the center of my grid. I'll draw a grid like this, X and Y. So this is center, which is 0 0, and I want to put a water tank like here in this part.
Yes,
So
sir.
from this center to this, it is 2 meters, and in height it is 1.5. What I'll do, I'll mark the corner of it. What I'll do, I'll mark the corner. So this is one corner of my rectangle, and this is second corner of a rectangle. If I do it in paint, I have told you like this same. Okay,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
so I'll just remove this, erase. So what I'll do, I'll go to my load combinations. इसमें भी suppose मेरा water tank, I'll go to loads, dead loads. In dead load, I'll go to add a load, plate load. Now in
Yes, sir.
plate load, I am going to use partial
Okay.
plate, keeping first point at
Yes.
0 0, because I have mentioned you this is my first point, which is 0 0 here. अगर थोड़ी distance पे what
Yes,
I
sir.
can do, I can keep it like 0.5 by 0.5. But what about x2 and y2? What about x2 and y2? So
What?
x will be is of 2 meter in total.
1.1.
So I will keep it like 1.5.
1.1.
And for y, it is of
Yes, sir.
1.5 meter, because total width of my slab is 3 meters and length is 4 meters. So I'll keep it
3
like 1
meters.
meter.
So 1
And
meter.
global
Yes.
y direction. This is y direction because water will act along the gravity ना. नीचे की तरफ
Yes,
gravity की
yes,
तरफ
sir.
लगेगा.
Yes.
I'll add. Now after adding this,
Yes, sir.
got added or not added or no? It did not get added, no problem. So it was like 0.5 by 0.5, and this was I think 1.5,
Yes, sir.
1.5 to 1
1
global y,
GY.
and it is -2. Add.
What?
Got add. On which plate I have to put it there? I want to put it in this plate because मैं यही देख रहा हूँ. बाकी सब I have hidden rest of the plates. I'll go to my plate selection, select my plate and assign to my selected plates. See,
Yes.
we got it here. The direction is like reverse. 16, 17, 35. If you click on your plate, you will have the direction 16, 17. Your y direction is downwards and x is this side. So just you can
Okay,
see
sir.
this diagram.
Yeah.
You double click on your plate, you'll have this diagram. So suppose your
Yeah.
x will be in positive, y will be in minus. So what I'll do, I'll just go y will be in minus, so I'll put minus this and minus this. Change. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Suppose I wanted to end
Yes.
to end. Just click on that. See what is the distance between center to this. The total length from AB is 4 meter and BC is 3 meters. So 1.5 and 1.5, this might be like 2 and 1.5 something. So just change
Yes,
those
sir.
coordinates here. You just put it like
2 and
I want to put it like 2 and 1.5.
1 point.
Can you see this? It comes at a corner.
Yes.
So now water tank is my that corner. I'll go to my isometric view. You can have a load. Got it? And it is not what
Yes,
I'm
sir.
showing you.
Yes.
It is like what you will practice after some time now. This is totally practice. To understand this, you have to practice a lot because coordinate system on a plate and a global coordinate and local coordinate are totally different. You double click on your plate, you'll have your coordinate.
Okay.
Got it? Any doubt?
Yes, sir.
Anyone?
Yes, sir.
No. Got it? Great. Now you can mute yourself, Vivekanand. Sabko samajh aaya? Just raise hand if you got it. You understand the whole concept of plate load. Okay, now the another loads what we are going to do from tomorrow is wind load and seismic load, and we are not going to start from tomorrow. We are going to start from Monday. Now you have 3 days, practice it. You have 3 days to read your seismic load. I'll tell you what's your homework. For 3 days you have to first model a house of 4 floors and read IS 875 part 3. I'm going to nominate any one of you and they are going to give me the hand calculation of wind load. First of all that, and another is, sorry, it is read IS 1893. This is all seismic loads. Once you read all of you read these codes, these 2 codes, then we are going to continue on the class on Monday. Sir, what is the difference between a local and global coordinate system? Very nice. Very nice question. I'll go to my top view. Can you see this? Can you see the Z is downwards, Y is upwards, and X is in left hand side. But if I click on my slab, can you see the difference? This coordinate system and this coordinate system. अच्छा किसने पूछा था क्वेश्चन पहले तो first of all that is important. Shubhankar, very nice. Unmute. You're Shubhankar, unmute कर दिए. Can you see the difference, Shubhankar? The coordinate system, this and this.
Reverse.
So this is the same. Yeah, it is also sometimes can be in. It is also the same way like you have left thumb rule, right hand thumb rule. ऐसा है ना? I think electrical और electronics में हम पढ़ते थे magnetic effect और eddy currents के लिए left hand thumb rule, right hand thumb rule. The local and global coordinate system has the same difference. Perspective with difference. अगर मैं उस direction में draw करूँगा तो ये अलग आएगा. Now इसका Z upwards है.
सर ये वाला ग्लोबल है ना लोकल है? ये लोकल ना ग्लोबल?
ये वाला ग्लोबल है. हाँ, जो हमारी ड्राइंग विंडो होती है, the drawing window, in my drawing window the corner जो होता है extreme bottom left corner, it is my global coordinates. And local coordinates. Okay, now how you can see the local coordinates? If you want to see the local coordinates, what you can do, just click on your member, you'll have the idea of your local coordinates. Or there is one more command, just click shift O. Can you see these arrows? Shift plus O. These are the local direction for your columns and beams. Blue is the Y, red is your X, and Z is your green. Done? Okay,
Yes,
these are your local coordinates. Now, if you want to like remove it, Z plus O, sorry, Shift plus O again, remove it. Any doubt? Any doubt? Anybody else have? Just raise hand if you have any doubt. No one has any doubt. Okay, great. So for next class, what you are going to do, you are going to first read your wind loads IS code and your seismic load IS code, and we are going to do wind load analysis and seismic load analysis in next class. Seismic load is a bit bigger one, so we will try to cover seismic first, and then we'll do wind load. Any doubt with anyone? Please message me in the group. I'll return back. Today's class video, I'll run it tomorrow morning, and I think yesterday class video I could not run today, so I'll run that also tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning I will run all the videos of today and yesterday, and Saturday Sunday I will run all the previous videos of 7 days. Whatever 7 classes we have done, I'll run all the videos. Shift plus O give which direction? Oh, Shift plus O will give the local axis. Shift plus O, this you could not understand it like this. You select a beam, view selected objects only. Can you see this beam? Your blue color is your y-axis, your green is z-axis, and your red is your x-axis. This is local, which is like 180-degree reverse, rotated in y direction. Okay, so do your homework, and I will give some information or your group also about the homework tomorrow morning. Till then, practice these loads and plate load, live load, and dead loads. And we'll meet again on Monday. For tomorrow, day after tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you have holidays. You have to create one model of 3 floors also. I'll put all the homework on your group now. Okay, thank you everyone. If you have any doubt, you just message me on WhatsApp. I'll try to solve that. Thank you. Bye. Have a nice day.